Hi, Collective. Today is the 23rd of November, and I have pulled some Psychic Tarot Oracle cards for the Collective today because I felt drawn to pull some cards. So I've put the cards on my favourite. I have my star thing as my. This is my card holder that I use when I want to analyse cards. So, the first card that's come up is for partnerships and alliances. Now, when I do these card pulls, what I do is when I pull them, I don't analyze them. I analyze them as I record, so that I can psychically link while I'm recording. So I'm not trying to recall. I'm actually giving you the information as I get it. So anyway, so partnerships and alliances. That makes me feel like this is a time where you should start making the connections with the right people, so that your tribe. Start working, vibing with your tribe. Work with the people who your vibration fits with, the people who are on a similar path to you, who are not going to be dream killers, people who are going to be able to help you uphold your high vibration and keep you in the right space to manifest and to be able to work towards helping humanity. Because there's a big thing at the moment I've noticed when talking to other spiritual friends, that it's important now that we work towards what our soul goal is and what vibrates right with our soul and what resonates well and what feels like makes us feel joyous to think of doing. But you've also got to be realistic and allow the idea that you have to make money. Don't feel like because you're doing something spiritual, like you shouldn't be making money from it, because singers, that's a natural gift and they make money from it. Artists, you could say some people are naturally artistically gifted and they develop their art and they make money. So people with abilities develop their abilities, and that's never for free. There's always workshops, the tools, cards if you're a card reader, all the development groups that you go to, or the places that you travel. Even having this gift is not free, so do not feel that you shouldn't earn from it. But partnerships and alliances, work with other people. Don't be afraid to work with other people. A lot of people in the spiritual community have been through being stabbed in the back by so-called love and lighters, people who would say, "Oh, you're love and light," but really, there's a lot of competition. But be discerning now. Open up from your heart, feel their energy, and you'll know who vibrates with you. You'll know who the right people to work with. 2020 is making it really obvious about who vibrates properly and who is just like a pretender to the throne, shall we say. So the next one is emotional loss. This I feel is that because there's a feeling among many people, they're feeling disconnected because a lot when you're an empath, you often need to protect your energy. You spend a lot of time alone, but there's times when you connect with other people. You go to your development groups, you go to spiritual retreats and everything. And because of what's going on with COVID-19, a lot of people are feeling disconnected and disjointed, and like we're not able to connect properly. And yes, we've got online platforms like Zoom, which is brilliant, but people are feeling like that disconnection. And then on a even wider feeling than the actual collective of spiritual people, is that the wider community are feeling this loss because people are not able to do things they would normally do with families. People are feeling, and loads of people are feeling really down and disconnected. And I think this card has come up to say to those who are in the collective, healers and readers and everything, that we can be using our abilities to help people connect with their guides, because that always helps you feel not alone, and to connect with the rest of the spirit team, do some ancestral work, because when you do ancestral work you never feel alone then. And also just to teach them that they're important. They're not only important when they're around other people, this is a time when they can take the time to go into their own mind, to meditate, to get to know themselves, to get to know the inner you. The ancestors always spoke of knowing thyself. And the inner world is so important because your outer world becomes a reflection of your inner world. So if people can connect with their spirit team and connect inside with that, the outer world won't feel so alone, and then that will minimize the emotional loss. So if there's anyone around you that you feel is feeling disconnected, down, you can start using your gift to help them. If you're a healer, offer them. You don't have to say, I want to heal you, but you know that you can use your gift, but offer just friendship. But that's what I feel like that's cards there for. But we got moving on because I feel like this is the time now to stop the trying to awaken people. That ship has kind of sailed now. Any awakenings now will happen through process of like flares, like energy flares and everything. It's not going to happen through you posting telling people they have to wake up. Now it's time to go into your heart space and work for you, and that's going to help the collective. But don't throw your energy now into trying to awaken more people. A lot of people have awakened more than we all, each individually will be aware of, because we're not aware of that many people. Even with the internet, we can only have awareness of so many people. So um, try now to redirect your energy towards your own path and that of those who you are directly connected with, because everybody we help, and when we help ourselves, has a knock-on effect anyway. So don't throw all your energy into trying to awaken people, because that's just going to happen as a product of natural energy flares. I think the next one's supposed to be on the 21st of December, which some people are calling the event, which is saying the planet Nibiru is going to be coming close to us. Some are saying it's what do some people call it? A cosmic flare, but you know what I mean. Um, so move forward towards your own light now, because a lot of the things are going to be throwing at us now are just to pull you into your lower chakras. Don't go any lower than your heart. Stay in your heart, feel from your heart, and only move upwards, because below that they're trying to pull you down into your root chakra and then knock your roots away, so you're left with no security and worrying about life. Don't let them. Heart chakra upwards only. And the final card is heart chakra. Everybody's guides that I know of are being told the same thing now. Stay in your heart chakra. Feel from your heart space. Make decisions from your heart space. Send love out from your heart space. Unconditional love. Don't be, don't feel and think from any lower chakras. If you have got things to work on in your lower chakras, you can honestly work with them. If you've got inner child trauma, that will be in your root chakra, so start to try and nurture your inner child. I'm going to be doing a lot more in the future about working with your inner child, but make roots go down from that chakra into the right into the earth core. Connect yourself, so at least even if you haven't healed the inner child, you're rooted while you work with the higher chakras. So you're grounded. You want to make sure when you're working with the higher chakras that you are grounded. Otherwise you'll float away and you'll be no good for anyone. You'll be like a hot air balloon. Like the film Up. But anyway, so the basic message today is work, put out there that you want your tribe. You'll be connecting with people now, though everyone is. So yeah, partnerships and alliances are important. Work on trusting people, but if you're working, again, from what I said, the heart chakra, you will be trusting people because you'll feel their vibration and it will be authentic. Emotional loss, try and connect with people who seem to be a bit alone and disjointed. Use your abilities. That's helping humanity. And if you're feeling the emotion loss yourself, try to connect with your spirit team. Get to know your guides. You never feel alone if you know your guides, because you'll realize there's not one empty space in this universe. So you're never really alone, even if you feel like human wise you're alone. You never are. And these days, we're so lucky to have an online community of people. That's something people didn't have in the past. And so, yeah, moving on, stop trying to pour your energy in awakening people. Stop trying to give them all the information now. It's all out there. And if they want it, they'll get it. When it's the right time to get it, they'll get it. But now it's time to redirect that energy. And heart chakra, the biggest reminder: stay in your heart space, feel from your heart space, think from your heart space. Sometimes I do this thing now where I vision my third eye, make it roll back in my head, drop down through my throat chakra so I can communicate from what I'm seeing, drop it into your heart chakra and open up your heart chakra so you're seeing intuitively, speaking what you see, and you're feeling it so you've got all that essence in. And if you want, throw a little dash of the higher self in so that it's real strong, intuitive, powerful speaking and messages that you're giving, because now is a time to speak with purpose. Do not speak with a forked tongue. But yeah, that's my collective message for the 23rd of October today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll be doing more messages when I feel drawn to do them, or when my guides push me and say, "Oh, Soph, come on." But yeah, if there's anything you'd like to see, like I said in the last video, let me know. I've got my 2 workshops coming up, with ritual workshops, 30th of October, £5, British time, 8 till 9 p.m. That will be chord releasing. And on the 31st of October will be intention setting for the second full moon in October, which is also like Halloween, Semaine. So have a look on my site, www.sophiarowe.co.uk, or find me on Instagram, which is Oracle_Sophia. Well, it's been nice talking to you again, guys. Namaste.